Oh, look there, it's Connor Kelpclaw. So what I'm doing is waiting for Aranessa to show up, and I have two myths besides Connor. I have a bloated corpse, and just one unit of Dickhand's mob with polearms, just because that it was surplus, basically. Because Aranessa is reinforcing, I'm using the army abilities wherever I actually can. But anyway, bloated corpse, use it or lose it. I'm gonna use it. Ah, the cavalry's coming after me. So, when it's like that, you're not actually killing anything, but you are doing a lot of actual, damage. So, breathe on them and they'll fall at this point. But, besides that, I've just got, a lot of time to kill, getting in some kind of position. On the other hand, it's not like Aranessa has anything to fear from large units of an ordinary grade, so, yeah. Also note that nowadays the polearm on foot has expert charge defense and all that stuff. Charge reflection too, but mass disparity will still send you flying. It will just do very, very little damage. But here we have Aranessa in pitched battle against boar riders, and we see that she is definitely very good at handling herself in a situation like this. Also on her mount, honestly, but she just becomes a different kind of target. She's elusive when she's on her as a footlord. Now, Connor Kelpclaw isn't chopped kelp either, but in this case, he's not really the star of the show. The thing is, anybody who's a halberd character doesn't do as much splash damage in terms of the target's damage, in terms of the amount of carnage you inflict. They're meant for efficiency against things like cavalry here. But, oh, look here. We've got Boar Boys versus the polearm zombies, which are really... well, they're a lot better against this kind of target. And the problem... these polearm zombies are 23 speed. Okay, something's... yeah, well... if you don't get away from guys with 23 speed with polearms, you deserve what... and now we have scurvy dogs, we have... yeah, it's being a general rout here. If they're running away, the scurvy dogs can deal with them. To a point. Connor is in there somewhere. And this is a bit of a problem. We have our bombers getting shredded here. Hopefully I'll have my mortar sort that out in short order. So we have the actual war boss who's been dealt with. Well, at least he's routed. And the Arrow Boys are not going to give too much trouble to these routed Prometheans in melee. Yeah, the routed Prometheans, they have their disadvantages, but their splash number of targets damaged is decent. And that makes... it helps make them disruptive. They'll be disruptive to a degree anyway, but it just helps them be consistent. Aha, I had the Hunter get in there. And now that the Hunter's in there and distracting people, they're easy to get shot in the backs. So now it's just cleanup. Our bomber unit survived. It's hit or miss, but when it's on, it's really on. And yes, advancing and shooting in the back is definitely part of the whole thing with a fire whilst moving militia.